Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, our good characters were headed up the mountain, killing ghouls and stuff on the way. Is that camera any good? It was not. Alrighty. So we're just going to continue heading up. There are a bunch of ghouls to kill, of course. Specifically in this area. Help! Somebody help! A wounded warrior lying among the mutilated, lifeless bodies cries out for help. It's hard for her to shout. Her cheek is torn, and her teeth are showing through the wound. After noticing you, she doesn't stop screaming, but nods her head subtly at the bodies next to her. It's an ambush! We'll prepare to attack the ghouls that are pretending to be corpses. So I'm gonna move her all the way over here to fight the huntsman. These two are coming up here, and then the rest of I guess I can move up to melee, and so can Soziel. That should be fine.
We will be victorious.
Well, that was unfortunate. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't get up before I got through them, but that's fine. We may need to heal here.
Be gone, fiend!
I might heal anyways, just because we're down a little bit of life. And we do have some sneak attackies fighting our monk. But I don't think it's actually going to be that big of a deal, to be honest. I think we're going to be just fine. Alright. So that takes care of all of that. Unfortunately, I think our Crusader friend did end up dying, but that's fine. I'm going to turn the volume down just a tiny bit. I think it's gone... For some reason, I think it went up in volume a lot, actually. No wonder it sounded a bit loud recently. That's fine, though. A little bit of loud noise is not that big of a deal, and we're fine again for volume. I think it reset itself somehow. And we finally met up with Regel's group. I believe Regel's in... Yeah, he's right there. But we're not bringing him along. Regel is an evil character, and this is a good group, even though I kind of really like Regel. He's a fun character. And we successfully killed all of those. Stop whining. Raise your weapons. Ready your defense. You wounded. Hold your torches up. Did the queen send us soldiers? Looks more like a sewing circle. Commander. As he sees you, Regel throws his fist in the air. Despite some claw marks, he's chipper and full of fighting spirit. Ready to report on the situation. We organize an escape. There are no fewer than 36 gargoyles and ghouls in the fortress. We lacked sufficient forces for a confrontation, so we withdrew. Gargoyles and ghouls? Why do you think they stick together? Could it be because their names are so similar? Maybe if a ghoul bites a gargoyle, it turns into a gargoyle? What an amazing hypothesis. Such an unexpected explanation. Such exceptional logic. My esteemed colleague, you are most assuredly a great scientific mind. We simply must conduct an experiment to prove or disprove your opinion. Look, a Hell Knight stooping to help his allies. I never thought I'd be glad to see your face, Regel. I will always preserve the lives of an allied force. If you thought in terms of efficiency and achieving your goals, as every fighter should in this war against the demons, you'd be far less surprised in my actions. Send your fighters to the foot of the hill. The survivors are gathering there. Consider it done. Am I to retreat with them or come with you? Retreat with your people. Affirmative. And he is off to do that. And we are going to continue on up the mountain. And a body just fell onto the ground. 2 bodies, actually. 3 bodies. So many dead people just falling off the cliff. I don't think any of them are ghouls, but there is a dead person here. Heavy mace, silver ring, some garbage. There is a living person here. Rusty blades and jagged shards protrude from a pile of broken weapons and armor. This is a mobility check, so we're going to save before doing it. I think it shouldn't be a problem. Thank you, Commander, and we got 30 experience for that. And we'll grab those things and a masterwork flail and leave the rest behind. And grab those.
Follow me.
And we're going to save because we never know what's coming up around the corner. Like more gargoyles. And then more gargoyles. We are smite gooded, which is fine. I don't care too much about that. One of them is dead. We're not taking much damage, if any. And then we just annihilated those, and we leveled up. Oh, it's time to do a level up. That is exciting. Quarterstaff Master, level 8, 9, 8, whatever we're at. We'll be changing her later. I think I'm going to actually go back to normal monk on her. Just because, there's a lot more benefit we can get from it. She'll lose some damage, for sure. She's level 7.
There is no greater satisfaction than in overcoming a
Quartermaster
challenge.
and 1 vivisectionist,
That
right?
is, of course,
Alright,
until one
and we
day
got
the
our
challenge
Zen Archer level
overcomes you.
7. And he can have Dex. Ooh, actually, nope. Let's just give him Strength. Let's get that +4 for the damage increase, and then we'll work on Dexterity. And Perception. Good enough. We got Key Strike stuff. Fine. Oh, crud. I don't remember what her build is. Hang on. I gotta load that up. I borrowed this build from someone else because I wasn't happy with their Bard build that we were doing. Where are we at? Level 7. Or level 8, sorry. Still Ranger. And we're gonna grab Strength. And Trickery and all of our normal skills that we're working on here. That's it. We have some choices here. I think we're gonna go with weapon and shield fighting. This is where my build's gonna deviate a little bit. Or we can go two-handed and get power attack, which is pretty important. Shield bash, shield focus, 2-weapon fighting, 2-weapon fighting, shield master. Bashing. No, we're gonna go with the two-handed weapon and then just grab some of the abilities there. Specifically, we're gonna grab power attack this level. And that's her level. Nenio gets to level up as well. Scroll Savant level 8, very important. Intelligence 24, she's extremely smart. And we have more skill points than ever before. And we've now equalized all of our skills, which is nice. We have more level 4 spells to pick. I'm going to grab Phantasmal Killer. And I think... what else do I want? Maybe... Shadow Conjurations? Rainbow Pattern? Yeah, let's try Rainbow Pattern. I haven't actually used it, so... Ember's turn. Stigmatized Witch level 8. And she can have more Charisma. Give her all the skills that she normally gets. And... oh, right. I can't remember which one to go with. Healing, I believe? I'm gonna look this up really quickly. I have this one written down. Sometimes I plan my builds ahead of time. Sometimes I don't. Let's go with Fortune. Fortune's actually protective is also good. No, we'll go Fortune. Lots of things to re-roll things. And then we'll grab Cure Critical Wounds. We need her to heal things. Kind of important. And then Soziel gets to level up his Cleric skills. Wisdom 20. It's not the worst. And we'll grab some skills, and he gets Holy Lance.
My will is
so
resolute.
let's do spells quickly. Let's grab Remove Fear. Those are fine. Let's grab Delay Poison Communal just in case. Actually, he is in melee a lot. Grab him in Archon's Aura. And then level 4, we'll grab Divine Power, maybe? Divine Power is pretty good. I never use Holy Smite, I really should. Anyways, let's give her some spells. Another greater, give her Phantasmal Killer. And more hastes. Just more haste in general. It's always good. Let's give her more blur. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. We're moving up. Let's save.
March on.
After all that leveling, I don't want to do it again if we die. Inheritor, do not leave me here in the darkness. Deliver me from evil. Like how the disjointed leaves are just blowing in the foreground. I used to pray to that fool too, but what's the point? Things got so much better after I renounced her. Remember how many years we've been friends? Should we really let religion come between us? Maybe it's more the fact that you are flesh-eating ghouls. That is kind of, you know. The army's more fun than the Crusaders. Come on, friend. Renounce her. Come to us. All our friends are already here. Renounce her or we'll devour you, they all say in unison. I will not fear evil, for you are with me, Iomade. And he kills all of his former friends, and then just kind of walks. He doesn't even like... There's no haste. He's just like, and I'm just gonna stroll down the hill. Alright, let's kill all these things. There's gonna be so many ghouls in here. At the very least, there's a Kyrieru cultist. And ghouls, of course. I don't remember if there's ghoul huntsmen in this little group or not. Ow! Oh, that hurt. That actually really hurt. Just don't do that. Where's Soziel? There you are. Not that one. That one. Heal us quickly before he does another one. Soziel, what are you doing? Just cast the spell. Wait, where are you? Oh, you're dead. Well, fair enough. I guess there's not much we can do with that at the moment. Let's get your wounds on her. Grab a haste for the rest of the group. Because Soziel's... He's not down, he's standing right... I'm very confused as to what Soziel's doing right now. Very... Yeah. It's a little bit weird that he's still standing. Or no, he's not anymore. He fell over. Their dog died. One of them died. We should probably rest and get it back. It's kind of important to have it up. I think we can rest here. Isn't the worst place to rest. The courtyard. We got a gnome hooked hammer called Honorable Judgment. It's actually really nice. It has +2 axiomatic, so it deals extra damage on chaotic creatures, which is everything in this place. I think I may actually quickly rest here. There we go. We'll just save. Everyone's got a roll. Cool, 1 hour has passed. We need our wolf back. It's kind of important. Especially for some of the upcoming fights. Alright. This says, welcome to the slaughterhouse. But you can't spell slaughter without laughter. So it's actually welcome to the laughter house. The visage of the ghoul before you... Sorry, in the visage of the ghoul before you, one can barely recognize the Honorable Vasily Rathamus, your regimental cleric. His fuzzy gray beard is gone, along with his other hair, and his once lively face has grown gaunt and livid. The skull of the old cleric is cracked open and a whitish larvae wriggle inside. But this seems not to bother him at all. That's truly disgusting. Heretics, dirty slaves of false gods. The cleric paces up and down before the desecrated altar on which the unholy symbol of Kyrieru has been drawn. A group of ghouls have brought the soldiers to kneel before him. Renounce your idols, bow before him who gnaws, or you shall be sacrificed upon his altar. They've turned this holy chapel into a shrine to the ghoul overlord. This is vile. It's well known that every creature builds a home according to its needs. I assure you that a student dormitory at the university in Absalom is no exception to this rule. No, never! Holy Iomade, hear me now. I'll gladly die before I renounce you. We're actually in not a great position for this fight, because we don't have any buffs on. A sacrifice. The old man's claws sink into the soldier's body, shuddering in pain. The latter whispers a prayer through his teeth. Well, who will be the first to taste flesh? Who will take Kyrieru's communion? I will. A pale woman looks at the cleric. Her eyes are glassy with madness. I renounce Sarah and Ray. Hail to Kyrieru. I'll do anything you say. Anyone who renounces the Crusades will die here and now. Despair falls from the soldiers' bloody faces, replaced by grim resolution. One of them whispers a prayer, and a bright light bathes the vaults of the desecrated church. The undead shriek with unnatural force. Who's that? Is that Sela? That's Queen Galfrey, right. By the light and the sword, praise the Inheritor. A figure in simple knight's armor appears next to the fighters and strikes down the nearest ghoul in one blow. Entirely forgot the queen was taken, and she was the minor knight that came with us. Oh my god, this whole group is stuck in the doorway.
Check that out.
I'm not even kidding. We're not moving. There we go. There's still people stuck in the doorway. Move out of the way, people. Come on. I mean, Queen Galfrey alone could probably win this fight, but we should probably help her out. The queen greets you with a nod as she closely examines her sword. Her lips are pursed and her eyes are burning with rage. This church, I knew it well. In its days of grandeur, I remember the voices of 100 warriors soaring through its vaults in a common prayer. I remember the holiness of the rector, the weight of his hand on my forehead when he blessed me before battle. On this very spot I stood with my 3 friends, who would not live to see this day, but to see the den of depravity those demons have turned it into, it's almost more than I can bear. I'm glad you broke free of your captors, my queen. Galfrey remains subdued, but the question seems to lift her mood a bit. Better than that, I deliberately let them seize me back there at the camp, hoping to quickly find the other prisoners and help whomever I could. I'm a chosen paladin of Iamade. Few demons pose a real threat to me. I took a great risk in letting them seize me, I took a risk in letting them seize me, but not a great one. It would only have gotten dangerous if the Gargoyle's masters revealed my identity and called in greater demons as reinforcements. We should get moving. Then off we must go. I'll get these soldiers to safety. You can stay and clear the area, Commander. Galfrey, thanks a lot for coming along. She definitely made that fight vastly easier. Also, we're blinded, which is very annoying. I think we might have a Cure Blind scroll. Sela's blinded. Forever. Super. Do we have a Cure Blindness?
Let me help.
I don't know if I memorized one. I know we have this spell. Level 2? 3? Find out. Blindness. Cure blindness. Remove paralysis. No. Level 3? Remove blindness. We do have it, but we don't have it memorized. So let's lose a bless. We'll grab a remove blindness and we'll use it whenever we get a chance. Do we have anything that removes blindness in our inventory? Let's sort by name in descending order from A to Z. Inflict, Mage, QRS, Element OP, remove fear. Nope, don't remove blindness. Do we remove blindness potion? No. Alright, Sela, you're just gonna have to be blind. Sorry. Transformed Rathamus has some random stuff. Amulet of Agile Fist, +2, pretty good. The Crusader Sword is a good one to grab. Grab both of those. And I think that's it for those things. Nice. There's a trap. Let's not... Oh, we just walked over the trap. And now we're all slowed. Actually, that's not true. Only Sela is slowed. The altar that extrudes the last remains of the holy power that once ruled over this place. And we got some more...
It went splendidly.
stuff back. The ritual circle drawn in blood on the floor of the desecrated church is covered with the unholy symbols of the Lords of the Abyss. Corruption. We lost some corruption there. Did I miss my perception check to get into this place? Am I not allowed in because I didn't bring the wand back, maybe? That didn't used to stop you before. There's definitely a wall here.
Let us be off.
Was there perception checks that I missed? There's will saves that I missed. You can clearly see this, but maybe this group can't because it's not evil. I guess that is possible. We didn't bring the wand with us, and that's where you go to get the lich type stuff.
Move.
So it's possible that we're just not allowed to go down there. These ghouls have been maimed even more brutally than the others. Bulky lenses are sewn over their eyes, and various tools from scissors to drills are attached to their fingers. Their bodies are pincushions for long, rusty needles and threads still in them. They're applying their work on bound-up soldiers still alive but with no strength to even moan from the unbearable pain. One of the ghoul craftsmen works his finger blades dexterously, slowly removing the scalp from a female warrior, all while chatting to her cheerfully. "You won't need this hair. Ghouls don't have any. It would all fall out anyways. Yours is good though, nice and long. We'll make thread out of it. Hair makes good thread. Maybe we'll use it to sew something onto you. Too bad paladins can't become like us. The light they have inside burns away our gift too quickly. I used to have a good paladin friend when he was alive. We both got bitten. I was transformed, but he stayed the way he was, and I had to gobble him up. That was too bad. If he hadn't believed in his little goddess, he would still be having fun with us right now. Another methodically tears off a soldier's fingernails one by one, sewing on razor blades in their place. Living like to swing their swords. When you're one of us, you'll forget all about those silly weapons with handles. Better to kill the enemy with your hands, sink your fingers into their meat, let the smell out, feel the warm blood spraying. That's what happiness is. Terrible things were done to these ghouls. Now they show gentle care to their prisoners, in their words and deeds, just like some good knights. Finian, the talking weapon. I've seen this before. Only there was a hearth, and an anvil, and no, I can't remember. We failed our stealth check. They abruptly turned to us. Ah, new material. Even better than the old stuff. With quick swipes of their blades, the ghoul craftsmen finish off their prisoners and turn to attack you. Oh yeah, we also missed the one thing we were going to go see, so we're going to go back for it now. After this.
We won't falter.
There was a trap that we just found. My stupid wolves are doing everything they can to die. By wandering back and forth like idiots. Also, Social's dying horribly. Social, heal yourself. And maybe the group. You are the slowest caster in the whole... Are you paralyzed? Oh, you got ghoul fever now. And you're paralyzed. Super. We do have, I believe...
Right. Yes, what?
Nothing. Nothing to help him out. He can heal himself, I think. I think he's got slow poison, right? Or he doesn't. Did I really not get delayed poison with him? Ghoul Rot's not the worst. He's got decent charisma, I guess. Do I have remove disease?
Beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
It's a disease, right? I think we have a remove disease potion. Or cure disease, or whatever you want to call it. Or a scroll? Stone skin? Remove fear. Man, we have no good potions for this. Is it cure disease? It's delay poison, which I don't think this is a poison. It's definitely not a poison. Okay, well, we'll just keep an eye on him. We'll be fine. We'll have to use restoration on him if he starts to fall down a little bit. We're gonna go backwards. We're not gonna... Actually, we can save Erebeth first, and then we'll go backwards. Anything good on the bodies? Yes, a bow. Saving. Thozil, you should not be... Actually, Elira's also got... Oh, she's got Evil Eye from... For some reason, Ember always casts Evil Eye on us at the end of combat. The disgusting stench of rotting flesh fills the room. Human bodies are impaled on iron hooks hanging from the ceiling, like cattle in a slaughterhouse. Some of them are still, while others shift and moan. You hear a faint female voice whispering a prayer. Holy Iamade, deliver us. The voice coughs wetly. Deliver us from the darkness by your hand. Commander Tierbaid? The soldier's voice trembles. I don't want to die. You won't die, soldier. You won't die. They'll come for us. The commander's on our way. Pray with me. Come on. Holy Iamade, don't leave us. Don't leave. The soldier's voice falters. Come on. Can you hear me? Come on, speak. Speak. The soldier's hoarse voice grows louder. And then comes the sound of... Or the cracking sound of torn flesh. I'm hungry. How does he have concealment? How did we miss an attack against a upside down person? Commander, Erebeth has been impaled on a metal hook and is barely breathing. Her lips move slowly and blood pours from her mouth with her every word. You came. She's hurting, probably worse than I was in the fire. We'll heal you, Erebeth, but... Ember touches her shoulder. You'll have scars. Maybe not on your body, but you'll have some. Cursing, Sealer rushes to help Erebeth. With your help, Erebeth gets off the hook. She sways with a moan but remains standing. You suffered a great deal. You're lucky to be alive. This boy can't. I've also been bitten. She lowers her head and you see a fresh bite on her neck. Praise the inheritor. She protects me from infection. Otherwise I'd be like him. A fate worse than death. Soziel shakes his head. How many of our soldiers have turned into this? How many have we failed to protect? Can you walk? Anevia is waiting for you at the foot of the hill. She'll help you. Yes, I'll get there. Thank you, Commander. We are going to maneuver our way back in time a little bit. We grabbed a Bardiche and a Kukri, both of which are garbage. Let's just go ahead and drop that. And where the... It's an ever-burning torch. That's a Masterwork Dagger. There it is. It is not worth anything. There's a trap there. A Felshard and a Kukri. Both worthless for us. Let's do this trap. Oh, that's fine, yeah. I was like, are you gonna walk right over the trap? But no.
This was simple enough.
Alright, so we're not gonna go fight the ghoul guy yet. We have other things to do. What's that? Oh, right, that's the things I dropped. So we're gonna go back to this part of the hill here. This is a weird thing you have to do. You want to do this part. Pretty sure it's right there anyways. At least closest to there, there's a cave it shows. You kind of have to do something weird to go into it. I'll show you guys. At least it worked previously. I hope they didn't patch it. Because that would be kind of annoying. There it is. You have to click on this little thing there, way at the bottom. I know it's really strange, but it actually does work. And it brings you into this cave. And that's important to get to the other side of the hill. You can do it another way as well. Can't remember exactly where it is, but... more gargoyles. We should be able to wipe them out with relative ease. That one didn't die as fast as I had imagined it would, but that's fine. Alright. There's... okie dokie, there's more gargoyles right up there. Let's go kill them.
You've crossed the wrong line.
And we'll just wipe them out.
The light. Take you.
Cool. Successfully killed all of those. Combat's finished. It seems these gargoyles were dead before some unknown force beheaded them. Oh, it's probably Darren. Darren's evil entity killed them all. And he escaped. A small harp. It's good for bards, which we don't have. There's more gargoyles up here, or at least one more gargoyle. 2 more gargoyles at the very least. Several more. Oh, Soziel, you should not be tanking, dude. Please don't die. Falling down is fine, but just don't die all out.
I won't give up.
There we go. We can just heal after this fight, no big deal. We don't have any buffs on, which we probably should at this point. Bruiser's chain shirt is +2 DR3 against piercing. Book of Dreams. The second page. So much treasure down here. Darren lied to us about the treasure. There's a garbage tower shield. Don't pick that up, but everything else is fine. Stop it. There we go. Some ink and an old map of Avestan. That's how we get out, I believe. I think that's it for this place, honestly. We don't want to go up that way. We should, I guess, for one time and then go back down. I think that's the way you come up out of the well, and it lets you come back to this area. But you have to go up there the first time. I think that's everything for this room. Let's save before we go up, just in case. Just in case we can't get back down. What did we do? Oh yeah, we set up a ladder, basically. And yeah, this does bring us to this well. And so we can go back down, and that allows us to go back and forth between that point if we need to. But actually, I think we're out of time. So we're going to continue with this in the next video. The next video, we'll do the other side of the hill with the Lost Chapel, and do the Erushale thing. I think we're going to be able to do it. Hoping so anyways. For now, though, I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.